Hello there, friends. Steve Willis here. In this video, I'm going to help you pass your upcoming ACCA Performance Management exam. I'm going to show you the exam technique to tackle a difficult transfer pricing question in the practice platform Spreadsheet tool. So we're going to look at Portable Garage. From March-June 2018. You can download the question right below. So try the question in the Spreadsheet tool before you continue watching this video. And friends, if you find this video helpful, you can find all of my PM videos on ACCAexamhelp.com. Link is right above. Welcome back, guys. Let's continue with our debrief of this question in the Spreadsheet environment. First thing we need to do is look at the number of marks and determine how much time we have for this requirement. As you know, I use the rule 1.7 minutes per mark instead of 1.8. That gives me a little bit of buffer for navigation of this CBE environment. So you have about 15 minutes to do this part of the question. A logical starting place is to create a template or pro forma. We'll use a standard approach for this type of a question with column headings for our divisions and one for the group. Remember, there are no marks for formatting or making your spreadsheet look pretty. We're just doing this to make the document usable by the marker and by yourself so you don't get confused. Now we have our columns. Let's populate our rows. And we'll use a standard approach following the requirements. Let us show our revenue broken down, external and internal. Let's leave a space, everybody, and move to our costs. We have the external materials. We have the material transfer from Division A, everybody. Then we have our labor costs and the extra variable costs. One annoyance in the Spreadsheet tool is that you cannot right-click and insert rows. So I like to leave occasional blank rows in case I find something that I forgot. We can move now to a contribution line, a fixed cost line. Subtracting fixed costs from contribution gives us profit. Let's zoom out and look at this, guys. What a beautiful template we've created. Just like Microsoft Excel, right-click on the column separator, and you will auto resize your column to the biggest field. Let's start plugging in the numbers. The external sales, 150,000 units at a price of 180. That'll give us the revenue for the battery division. Keep your formulas super simple. The more complicated you make your formula, the more likely it is to have an error. Let's move to the adapter division, you guys. And we'll be selling 200 of those externally at a price of 150. And then the internal transfer of 150 units to the battery division at the lower price of 13. Now we can make quick work of our costs, everybody. We produced 150 units, so it will be 150 times the material cost of $45. The materials from Division A, you guys, we will use the functionality of the Spreadsheet tool. We will just set that cell equal to D4 with a negative sign in front. Again, 150 units multiplied by 35. No additional variable costs. To summarize some of the Spreadsheet tips to this point, 1. No marks for formatting. We're only formatting to make our document more usable. 2. Keep everything super simple. The more complicated you make your formula, the more likely it will have an error. 3. You only need the sum function for performance management exam. You do not need advanced spreadsheet skills. 4. You really only need the most basic of spreadsheet operators. That's plus, minus, divide, to the power of, subtract, and being able to use parentheses to make sure the order of operations is correct. Let's finish up this question now. Contribution we can use with the sum function. We can grab the range of all of the revenue and all of the costs, getting us a quick auto sum right there. Please notice there's no auto sum button in your toolbar. You have to do that by writing the word sum. Now we can add our fixed costs directly from the question. We're just plugging them in. Again, we can go now to profit using the sum function equals sum. Grab that range from row 11 to row 14. Let's now go back upstairs and finish the costs for the adapter division. We did 350 units in our factory, so that's a production volume of 350 times a -3 for the materials. We have no transfer. Our labor cost, guys, is $4, so that's 350 multiplied by a -4. Additional variable costs only incurred on the external sales, so that's a 200 multiplied by a -1. Look at that, only the most basic of operators in play. Let's get busy copying and pasting to save so much time. That's the power of the relative cell addressing. Being able to copy paste, keeping everything in relative order. Last but not least, let's do the group column using the sum function again. This time we can grab it row by row, and we will copy paste that right where we need it. External sales, external materials, external labor cost, additional variable costs. We get our contribution, total up our fixed costs, copy pasting. We get to a profit. Group profit, everybody. Look how easy that is with the spreadsheet tool. So much fun. I could do that all day long. Let's put the icing on the cake now. There's no marks for this, but let's do a little tactical formatting, putting everything into a standard format, the numbers, thousands, no decimal places, and let's show the marker that we are working in some countries' dollars, rounded to the thousands. Again, there's no marks for this. No marks for formatting or spreadsheet skills, but we're just getting in the habit of showing the marker a nice, orderly, easy to read spreadsheet. There you go. Transfer pricing made easy. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you saw that using the spreadsheet tool saved us so much time. Our time management rule gave us 15 minutes for that. It really took us about 6 or 7 minutes. So, love the spreadsheet tool. It will really help you in your exams. Ladies and gents, good luck on your performance management exams. Goodbye for now.